Hello everybody, welcome back to another video, and it is TV Head Log 02. Today I'm thinking of cleaning the inside, and I was thinking at school today that maybe I should spray paint the inside black, so when you look through, like, because we're going to put plexiglass, at least, and maybe tint it, but what we were thinking was to put plexiglass and tint it. The thing is, when you put tint on, depends on the tint you're using, if you shine a light through an area or close enough, you can actually see in the tint what's inside. And I don't want them to be able to have that ability to do so. But I'm not spray painting it now. I'm waiting for my dad to do that. But I'm already worried about cleaning it. I do have to clean up this mess too, but I don't know what to do with that, and I don't know what to do with all this. So right now, I am just not worrying about it. Why are you?
I'm just coming to see.
Whenever I start a recording, you're here.
What's this?
That's what connects to the TV, right here.
What's this?
That's a dial.
Say hi.
Yeah, that's my sister. Anyway, thinking about cleaning the inside. And get it ready for spray painting.
Wait, can I ask your fans a question?
Yeah, sure, ask them whatever.
Duolingo? Okay. Can you point it at me?
No, I'm not pointing it at you.
Okay, so I have a question, y'all. Do you think Duolingo actually teaches you stuff or just words? What do you think?
They teach you a lot of stuff that they don't need to teach you if they're just a language app. Put your answer in the comments below.
Anyway, bye. You should go to my YouTube channel. It's just me.
They don't know your name.
It's just me, that's it. It's just me, and I'm trying to get to 5K likes on one of my videos and 5K subscribers, okay?
Literally post a video saying help me out. Make it so it has an arrow that points at your
Anyway, go to that channel, link it, okay?
No.
Why?
I'm just kidding.
Anyway, bye!
Say bye, guys. Yeah. Anyway, so what I'm more worried about today is cleaning. Because, yeah. That was just a lie. My battery at 18. Oh well. I don't have a charger down here anymore. Well, I'm gonna go grab one. Goofy ass charger, by the way. Oh, and by the way, if you want to join the Discord server, I will be linking it down in the bio and maybe on screen here in a minute. Join if you would like. I'd really appreciate it if you do so. I will start doing updates in there, Q&As, all that, you know, because I could and I want to. I'd like to thank Subtle Shock Shores, or what do you want to call her, for helping me set up the server, and I'd like to thank Ophelia and Ray for being the first of the two members. No. Ophelia and Alex, and maybe Ray, if she joins. The first 3 official members. I'm not accounting Subtle, or Sub, because she was the co-owner, and she still is the co-owner, and she essentially, not really a member, she's just an administrator, essentially. But yeah, I'd like to thank those 3, maybe Ray when she joins. They're actually really nice people. They're like the nicest in the server that they were in, that I was in as well. They're one of like the nicest. Actually, those 4 are the nicest. The others gotta work with themselves. Like, I don't mean like the nicest, like they help a lot. I'm meaning they are quite literally the nicest. They are not dicks at all. They're not pricks or anything. Yeah, join the Discord server. I'll link it once more up on the video. And, you know, yeah. Soon maybe I'll start having good, like, ad breaks, I should say. Like, where I would, like, literally cut to something else. Instead of just, like I'd actually show, like, a screen recording of me scrolling through the server's group chat. Instead of me just talking about it and shit, and then I'd link it and all that. But I've learned that not a lot of people join Discord servers unless they have... Unless they have, Discord. Or they're told to, like on the video, to join. I'm gonna have to remove these as well. I don't even know what these are. It's probably to stop that from bouncing around a lot. This is the same cord, by the way, that charges my VR headset. It's actually using the Oculus brick, as you can see. It lights up. I got these off of TikTok. They actually change, so that now I can change it to, like, Apple, and then Type-C. And then it actually does that. And then it goes from Type-C to USB up there. Which actually works pretty great. However, you can't really use these cords. Like, you can't charge, like, a high-powered thing while using the cord. Like, you can't use it while you're charging it, because quite literally what will happen is that this piece will start to get loose and then come off. Which it hasn't done that yet. For either of them. And it's also a live cord, so it likes to tangle up. But yeah. Okay, we're gonna do a number here. I kind of just like put it on the floor and just knocked it. Hopefully that fixed everything. Yeah. We're gonna continue cleaning. I might actually worry about this real quick. By the way, I'm in the basement right now, so if I wanted to, I could go over there and pound on the ceiling of the basement, and I would be hitting my sister's room's floor. And I could mess with my sister. I'm not going to do that, because I'm not that mean. Well, I am that mean of a brother, but she'll get really pissy and stuff, and I don't want to do that. And she's going to be in the mood for the rest of the day. No one wants that. Oh, that was not smart. But, yeah. I'll pause this here. That's how clean I'm going to get it for right now. Because some of that is, like, grime deeply embedded, and it's going to have to require a wash, but I don't know how to wash this. Like, I know how to unyellow it, and that's, like, chemicals and stuff that I think we have, but I don't know how to do it. So, yeah, we're just going to leave that be. for right now. Same thing here. I actually got it clean most of the way. Like, this one I just had to, because it was mostly enclosed. So nearly all the grime and stuff that got in it was because of these holes. But we are going to give it a further rinse before really doing anything to it. But yeah. Oh. It's literally just fucking inhaling dirt. That's what I'm doing. And by the way, before you say, oh, it's not yellowed, how can you tell it's yellowed? Look at that. Look at that. It's yellowed. It's old plastic, sat in the sun for its entire life after it stopped working and never saw the day again. That's why here, that's not even yellowed. That's why the inside is not yellow, but this one is. And it's called yellowing because it starts to turn a shade of yellow. And if you let it sit outside for long enough, it becomes yellow. Bright yellow. That's what it means by yellowing. It happens to old plastic. Pretty much any white plastic, I think, it does it too. I think it's only white plastic. I don't remember. I haven't watched restoration channels in a while. That's not really what I'm doing here either. I mean, kind of it is. I'm taking an old shell. Nothing's really wrong with it by the fact that it generally could not live anymore. Something burnt down in it. I will be keeping the coils though. If I can't do anything with them though, my friend will take them. Because he's a tech wizard. And actually, I might get him to make faces for this. Because he does have boards and stuff. And he knows how to do all that, so... Yeah, but I don't know about the sensor thing. I might just turn it on and it has a face with an eye. Not really a face, more than an eye. I know I said, like, facial expressions last video, but I more or less want an eye. And if I have the stuff for it, like, if I had a camera that tracked my eye, the eye will follow my eye. So if I looked right, the eye would do the same. Instead of just doing nothing. And I could do expressions with the eyes, like I could click a button and it'd show angry, and it'd be like, you know? Maybe I can get a speaker in this thing that charges as well, that literally does just an analog noise, just like a fluorescent light bulb or something. Just a little whir from that comes from it, so like when you're standing close to me, you can hear the, you know? But it's probably going to be really fucking loud for me. Yeah, what a nigga. That's clean. It may not look like it, but it is. We'll give it a further rinse later. I can just kick it around a little bit. Yeah. I might actually start to make the markup where I want the head to be. But I don't know, do I want it... Again, the fucking sump pump scares the shit out of me all the damn time. Do I want it to be, like, in the middle or back a little? I'm thinking in the middle, because if it's in the middle, it stays put. But I have to find the middle of it. So math time! Let me pause my video while I go find a tape measure. Okay, so when I measure this thing, I don't need to worry about it with that on, because it only adds like a few inches. But if I have it on, let's see. With it on, it's about 15.5 inches. And with it off, let's take it off. what is my sister doing? I don't know if y'all heard that. With it off, it's 14 and a quarter. If I'm doing my math correctly. No, 3/4 actually. Hold on. Okay, so with it on, I said it was, hold on. We're going inches right now, by the way. This thing is like a foot long at least. Almost a foot long. So yeah, it's 14/4 and it's 14 3/4, which is actually 14.75 inches. 14.75 inches. And then with the cover on, so without the cover it's 14.75. With the cover on, let's see that. With cover it's 15 5/8, but I don't know what that goes to, and it just, I'll be right back. Again, I need to grab my calculator. So if this video seems significantly longer than the other, it's because that one, my dad came down the stairs, that's why I ended it so abruptly. So we got, why is it on second mode? 15. Second, where's the fraction mode? What? What does this mean? What does this mean? This... $15. Is it? Oh shit. Close the memory. 15. I don't want sin. What was this on, bro? How do I... Data. No. How do I... Oh, there's a spider! Oh, there's a spider! Oh, there's a spider! How do I work a T34 calculator? How the fuck? How does this work? I'm just gonna go grab a device. I don't know how to run this calculator. It doesn't have the button. Oh god. So I have this now. Now I just have to find my camera back. My calculator. There it is. So how the fuck? I don't do this stuff. I don't do this. Delete. 15. Can I like... Tell me my history. Okay, here we got the internet coming up. 15.625. Calculator online. Please, we're using this. We're using this now. Let me make sure we label these. So F to B. Front to back. We're going to figure out the half of these numbers here in a minute. See which one I like more. And then left to right. I gotta learn how to spell. So now we're gonna figure out what it is like this. Now it is concaved. I'm doing this just to find the center right now. Then we have to figure out the diameter of the hole I want, if it's going to be a circle. Actually, in order to do that, we have to find the half of these. So 14.75. The half of that. I'm not claiming free Robux. No, we're not doing that. No. No, that's just going to get me a fucking virus. 14.75 divided in half. 7.38375. Pause that. Now I gotta figure out the half of width cover. 15.625. 15. Nope. No. 15.625, right? Yeah. Divide by 2, you gotta remember that. 7.8125. 7.8125. Which I'm also worried about. So we're gonna divide that to be, we're gonna round them. So width cover would be 8 inches in general. Without cover would be 7 and 3/10. No, 4/10. It'd be 7 4/10, which is actually 7 and 2/5. Now, which number do I like more? The one that rounds nicely. Because math. So now we're going to find these numbers on the TV, or the monitor. Ooh, edit that out now. Ooh. 26%. Okay, so let me find 8 inches to where it starts to be. We need to find it dead center of it. Okay, so I found it and it's right there. Right there. That's the one with the cover. Shit. Wait, no. Fuck. I need to put the cover. Oh, the cover is on. Never mind. So that's with cover. Right here. Okay, that's with cover. And then without cover, let's see what I like more. This is probably useless. 7 5/10 isn't even mentioned on here. No, 2/10. 2/5. Which I assume why, because it's not an even fraction at all. So we're gonna go with 8, which is right here. So now we need to take the tape measure again. I'm gonna put the cover back on. Can I put it upside down? No, I can't. Darn it. That'd been cool. Pretty funny. Okay, so we're going to put that on. Now we're going to find what it is across. It is 13 1/4. Where's my notepad? 13 1/4, which rounds to 13.25. Which Nice number. My sister's screaming my name. And we're back. So, I don't know why I did that, generally. I don't know what that's gonna do for me. You know, I think you've seen, yeah, you've seen it on my Twitch. But, yeah, because my worry was you're going to see my face too much. But I don't know why I did that. Because if that's 13.25, I don't even know why I did that. Oh, I know why I did that. Because I have a 13.25 divided by 2, boom, 6.625. History. Wasn't there a fraction? Yeah, 625. So that's 6 and 5/8. 6 5/8 inches. 6 and 5/8. Meaning, so if we go here, the real middle, I don't have anything to hold this. Just dip for me. It's right there. That's the middle. That's the middle right there. Now I have to find the diameter. Diameter. Which, so, I would do what some people do, and I would just trace my head, but I don't do stuff like that. I don't do that. Because we have to get that figured out. Wait, that's 8 inches out. And let's go. Five and a quarter from the center. Center is 6 5/8 inches left and right. To 8 inches front to back. That's that now. Math. Maybe that's center. Edges of whole L to R is 5 1/4, right? Is 5.25 inches from center, front to back, edges. Keep spelling edges wrong. Edges is, let's see how we do this. Six and 5/8. 6.625, right? Inches from center. Yeah. Okay. Let's mark that shit up, cousin. So what I say is 5.25, which is right here. .25, my favorite number, and the quarters are such easy fractions. That's why I love the quarters. They're so easy. Same thing with the halves. It's only only 1/2 actually. It's only 3/4. 5 1/4 is what I said, right? Right? 5 1/4. Five and a quarter, yeah. And 6 and 5/8 from center, front to back. Because I want to keep this thing structurally sound, but I want to be able to, have a hole for my head that will fit my head for many days. 6 and 5/8. Oh shit. Uh-oh. Not good. I didn't think about that. Let's go 5. We're improvising because actually forgot that if we were to do 6 and 5/8, that would be interfering with this. I don't want it to do that, because that's going to be interfering with the plexiglass or whatever we're using. Okay, time to rough outline. We're definitely going to have to sand it down because I don't want to be slicing my neck on this thing. Definitely don't want to be doing that. And if the outline ain't big enough, we will cut more. Looks big enough. I also want it to be symmetrical. Actually, kind of hard to do when your thing has this many fucking holes in it. I'll just pause this right now. It's a very rough sketch, as you can see, but it's gonna be the main line. Actually, let me try and make it just a bit better. I could have did this better with like outlining tool that would like outline perfectly like a circle. But if I do it this way, it's kind of better. But that's all I'll have today for. So check out my Discord. Subscribe, like, do all that. Also, I will link the Discord, all that. So, have a nice day. See y'all some other time.